Today we have another exciting adventure for a native species here to South Carolina. What could it be? Let's go check it out. All of these little eggs were found whenever they were replacing boards on a boardwalk. And just by their leathery texture and their shape, we knew pretty quickly that these were snake eggs. But the question was, what species of snake did these come from? And we had our guesses, but we actually were not sure until they started hatching, and these are baby corn snakes, which is a native species here to South Carolina. Now, there's many ways to identify these little guys as corn snakes, but one of the ways is by how they get their name, and they actually have a checkerboard underbelly that reminded people of maize or corn that would be around Thanksgiving time. Although these guys can be found in cornfields chasing mice, that's not their main habitat or how they got their name. All of the eggs hatched and are very healthy little babies. Corn snakes in the wild typically live in a habitat full of places to hide. We try to replicate that for any animals that have to stay in captivity, like our beautiful ambassador corn snake that made this shed. Did you guys know you can tell if a shed is from a venomous snake or a non-venomous snake by looking past the cloacal region? If it is a non-venomous snake, it will have 2 scales on the underbelly. If it is from a venomous snake, it will have 1 scale from the vent down to the tip of the tail. As you can see here, this one has 2 scales, and it is from a non-venomous corn snake. Now, all of those babies that you saw earlier are going to get to go back out to the wild, but this habitat that you see behind the shed was made for our girl Clementine, who is one of our ambassador snakes that get to go and teach about how awesome corn snakes and why they should be a part of our ecosystem, and why we try so hard to hatch out these babies and to let them be free. This is Clementine, and she hopes that you really loved this video and learned a little bit more about how amazing corn snakes really are.